Ronnie Cummins from the United States Organic Consumers Association. He's the first time here at the Biofach in Nuremberg, and he's just coming also for the topic, for the key topic, Organic 3.0, acting for more organic. So, Ronnie, what are your impressions here from the fair and from the seminars, please?
Well, I'm very happy to be here, the largest organic trade show in the world, and I'm even happier that at this Biofach, people are talking about the next stage of organic food and farming and products, and they call it Organic 3.0. Organic 1.0 was the people who the pioneers of modern organic who learned from indigenous traditions and so on. The second stage is the stage we've been in the last 30 or 40 years, where organic has moved from being a tiny market to a multi-billion-dollar market. It's 5% or more of all the food in Europe and North America. But the next stage of organic is going to be Organic 3.0, which is it's a type of organic that takes into consideration the climate crisis, for example. That we know things now that we didn't know 20 or 30 years ago about the soil, about how regenerative organic farming practices can actually suck down a lot of the excess carbon that's in the atmosphere and put it back in the soil. We understand that factory farm production of animals is destructive, not only of people's health and cruel to the animals, but it's destructive of the carbon in the soil. But there's another way to do ranching and animal husbandry, holistic management it's called, or Organic 3.0, where you graze the animals properly, you bring the pastures back to full life and fertility, you get the perennial grasses growing again, you feed cows who are herbivores only grass, not grain, and we get the pigs and chickens who evolved out of the forests and from living outside back out into the pasture again. 3.0 is also saying that let's not get constrained by just thinking that organic is the 2.5 million certified organic farmers around the world. I mean, there's 3 billion organic farmers and rural villagers in the world. Most of them are not using toxic chemicals. Most of them are not, drugging up their animals. Most of them are not using GMOs. Most of them still have some skills that they learned from their parents or grandparents about how to farm what we call now organically, but they just called it farming, And so I'm so happy that people are acknowledging that you don't have to be a certified farmer to be organic. What matters is the principles. Also, I'm very happy to see here in Europe that there's a consciousness among organic businesses and producers and consumers about ethics, the ethics of poverty in the global south, and that organic must include, not as an afterthought, but as an important part, fair trade and justice. We're really talking about, if we're going to save this world, if we're going to eliminate poverty, if we're going to eliminate the causes of war and constant strife, we have got to help the world's 3 billion small farmers and rural villagers become better farmers. We got to give them the technical assistance. We got to be willing to buy the products. We've got to stop wasting all these resources we're wasting. And so it's very encouraging to see rooms. I did 2 workshops here. Rooms filled up with people very anxious to talk about not how can I make more money with organic as it is now, but how can we move on to the next stage? And it's also exciting that Organic 3.0 means health. We're dealing with deteriorating public health in most parts of the world, and the only way we can easily address this is to improve people's diets and nutrition. And basically what we're starting to learn now is that if you want healthy people, you got to have healthy soil. You know, if you want healthy animals, farm animals, you got to have healthy soil. You have to practice the spirit and the letter of organic to do this. So Organic 3.0 is the beginning, hopefully, of a global transformation that's going to enable us to solve the most serious crisis humans have ever faced, runaway global warming and climate change. But it'll also solve some of these other problems that we must solve: public health, poverty, war. And I think it will reinvigorate democracy again as we embark globally on a common mission to not only feed the world, but to reverse global warming.